Hello, my friends. Yes, Dr. Hafiz. QMU News-32. Today, I would like to highlight two surahs. One is Surah Hujurat. It's about the Department of Anthropology, as well as it's a Department of Political Science. Some references are given in this Quran that indicates about the Department of Anthropology as well as Department of Political Science and Diplomacy. A good diplomacy. This is, and already we came to know before, as it's in the English channel, that Quran, it's also highlight the importance of pen. This is Surah Alaq 96. It was revealed in Makkah. So we just have to think the importance of pain given to the people of desert in Makkah as well as Medina. Now, should we think like this, that the 7th century AD, it's a differentiator? Before, almost all the prophets, more than 124,000 prophets, and the prominent prophets around 25, they were not told to give much importance on the pain. But this is the first time, and the first surah, first chapter, the sentences were revealed at the Hira cave that Prophet was enlightened by the Supreme Intelligent Creator that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our intelligent Creator, created humanity from a clot or from a blood clot. And we know this is the Department of Embryology in the modern universities. In Department of Embryology, scholars, scientists, students, professors, they used to teach or learn this, that what's blood clot. I mean, the embryology department or medical science in MBBS, even biologists, they learn such type of sentences. Now, Surah Alaq, sentence number 4, Allah enlightened Prophet Muhammad and his followers that Allah, human's creator, taught humanity with the pen. I mean, we can see the civilization before 7th century first half, and the civilization what are going to take place after the first half of the 7th century. That's a difference. So far, my research found that almost all the ancient civilization before Prophet Muhammad Islam, they generally emphasized on this sword, on the stone-made, iron-made weapons, and not that way importance given to a pen. Whereas Quran, it's a news of when it's sent by our Creator to Prophet Muhammad 1444 years before, that pain is given much importance. Even it's highlighted in the Quran that the whole humanity should try to become scholars and scientists, and the whole oceans, seas, that should be converted into the ink, I mean for the use of pain, and the whole multiverse as well as our earth should be the subject for research. And the intelligent creator highlights that, I mean, we, the whole humanity, as scholars, scientists, can't exhaust the matter by our pain into research material. I mean, the ultimate, the object of the Quran, somehow and some way, that the age of pain, it started with the time of the last prophet, the best human and most intelligent human and balanced of human, spiritual world and material world, Prophet Muhammad was given this information that give the importance now on pain. And we know very well, in 21st century, if we investigate the modern departments, we can find that almost more than 200 departments where millions of students, they are studying, and even thousands and thousands of professors, they are teaching the students, and they are trying to every day developing a new department, almost some new branch of the main branch. So the knowledge, which is very much given importance in the Quran, that's the one thing. So Surah Alaq, our scholars and scientists must give importance, especially this pain. We need a thorough research, and I hope that the importance of pain, and the before the age of pain, I mean 7th centuries first up, the importance of sword to the Greek civilization, to the Persian civilization, to the Indus civilization, or Aryan civilization, or Egyptian civilization. All these ancient civilization, even Akkadian civilization in Iraq, this civilization somehow and some way gave the importance on sword. So what should we think? The Quran is going to revolutionize the whole universe, the whole earth, all the nations and the tribes. And still now, this unchanged Quran can enlighten us from the modern perspective, from the postmodern perspective, and we should give importance. So we have to think much more in detail later, next, coming days. I have to discuss again one Surah Hujurat. This is the book Universal Brotherhood, and this book highlights some sentences about the Department of Anthropology as well as political science and diplomacy. Here the sentences reveal that it says, chapter number 49 and verse number 13, Universal Brotherhood, it's highlighted, and the Supreme Intelligent Creator he says that, "O humankind," I mean, all the nations and tribes, male and female, as we can say that today's all the religious peoples and even non-religious, they are addressed here. O humankind, we have created you from a single pair of male. Single pair of male, matlab Adam and Eve. And Department of Genetics, we know very well, there's now Eve DNA. I mean, the DNA is known as Eve DNA. So whatever Department of Anthropology, Ethnology, this is a matter of research, and Quran highlights that we came out from one single pair of male and female. So how can we divide we nations and tribes into so-called sects, so-called religious groups? We must know our original religion, true religion, and that's the religion of the Supreme Intelligent Creator, whom we should believe and whose laws should be followed by today's humans of so-called divisions like nations and tribes. Whereas the earth is one. This is our blue earth. This is green earth. This earth can be divided into religious-wise or sect-wise, tribes-wise. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that I have divided you into nations and tribes. I mean, the Supreme Intelligent Creator, He had divided the whole humanity into nations and tribes. What's the purpose? Purpose is, you shall recognize each other. How much important this sentence, and how much research should be on this sentence, that Allah had created, and He is highlighting that to recognize each other. I mean, each and every nation has something good, maybe something bad, but we have to exchange of good things and beneficial things, our good behaviors, good informations. Like today, we know very well that science and technology related informations are almost essential for every human being. So every nation and tribes, they have to exchange. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our intelligent creator, He highlighted that we have to recognize each other. We have to love each other. We should not despise each other. We should not hate each other. This sentence is enough that the Quran's revelation is to unite the whole humanity, to bring a lovable situation among whole nations and tribes. And this sentence given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our all humans creator, all heavenly bodies creator, that intelligent creator, to whom each and every information is available. So we humans today of 21st century, we should try to love each other. We should try to help each other. Our billions of poor who still now are not getting facilities from the modern civilization. So what I do believe that our rulers, our leaders of every organization, they should come forward and to make a happy world, progressive world, as it's the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He doesn't like to humans who despise each other. Even He said, the most honored in the sight of Allah is the person who has taqwa. This is very important point, and you know very well that if we study Prophet Muhammad's lives, if we study after Prophet Muhammad's, our golden periods, 4 caliphs' lives, almost Caliph Abu Bakr, Caliph Umar, Caliph Usman, Caliph Ali, and even our beloved Hussein Raziyallahu anhu, they fought for the justice, and they tried always to establish justice because it's loved by Allah. So taqwa means Allah fearfulness. I mean, if human being thinks that I am the best, then he must have fearfulness of Supreme Intelligent Creator. He is or her Creator, and he or she should try to do the best in the society wherever he or she is living. That's the order of our Intelligent Creator. We hope that tomorrow we will discuss with more new surahs and new points and relating to the modern universities, Harvard, Cambridge, Oxford. So our Harvard, Cambridge, Oxford, Calcutta, Delhi University, Jain University, all these universities of the whole world, Paris Sorbonne University or Moscow University, Tokyo University, almost all universities, professors, students, scholars, scientists should try to know the sentences, unchanged sentences, unchallenged sentences of the Holy Quran for the greater benefit of humanity. So, Aj Quran, and I would like to discuss also some information from newspaper, especially we know very well that in India 2024 MP election is very soon. It is to be to our door, and we have to discuss because our present government and this NDA government, BJP government with the under the shadow of RSS, they are trying to divide the society in the name of religion, and almost all Indian Muslims are, I mean, they are very much under pressure, and somehow they are, I mean, they are facing problems, especially our Haryana Muslim brothers, Rajasthani Muslim brothers, Gujarati Muslim brothers, even UP Muslim brothers, Bihar, even our Bengal. All these states, even other states of India, Muslims, even nowadays Christians, they're facing problems. And our Dalit, most oppressed sect, Dalits and Adivasis also have been facing problems. That's why this 2024 election, we, I mean, have to think very seriously, and we are hoping that our coming MPs, they will be very serious. And how can we make Dalits, Adivasis, and poor Muslims, even non-Muslims who have been living in villages, rural areas, slum dwellers, all these areas, we must have target to make these areas highly educated and high earning families. That should be the goal, and that should be the slogan for 2024 MP election in India. We intellectuals, our sound, our slogan is only to make poor educated and high earning capacitors. So let's see what information. It's a very good news that in Calcutta, this drone under the water, it can press even bomb. So this is good news, and this can bring business. In India, our Bharatiya, Indian armies also, they also desire to buy these drones. So this our garden-rich shipbuilders and engineers, they got success to invent drone which will move under the water. and even it can place the bomb. So it's a very good information, and we hope that it will bring money in Bengal from all over the world markets, and that's neat. So even we can find here that UGC already now giving importance on AI, artificial intelligence, and this artificial intelligence now can translate all the English books and others in the local languages. That's why even the central government is giving emphasis that CBSE should allow all the 22 languages to students to exam. But as I told before, our Muslim brothers and sisters, our Muslim students should not think of this except English. Because in India, English is essential for Muslims, and immediately we have to understand English. Even I think that our rural areas, even slum dwellers, they also must learn English, all the languages, all the subjects, and we like intellectuals, we must come forward. As already I have opened one school for the slum dwellers and poor Muslim brothers and sisters, and to make them English speaker and science, to make them aware of science knowledge, and even our Indian history, world history, all these modern subjects I am teaching through our We Can Do Play School in Calcutta. I hope so that our all Muslim intellectual brothers immediately should think. And I am also running this school at very low price, only 250 rupees we are taking charge for nursery admission, 250 to 500 up to 8th class admission. And we know very well, even the books even are given up to 3,000 rupees to 1,250 for nursery up to 3,000. So this like school where my experiment is going on, and I hope that very soon I have to bring to light for the greater level implementation. I request all my intellectual brothers and sisters, come forward and let's join together to make Muslim students, Dalit students, and Adivashi student, even poor non-Muslim and the whole Indian student should know English, should learn English as international languages, and the market is now for English, and business is also going on in English. So immediately we have to think in English, and we have to capture the business markets, the science and technology. We have to have a share in science and technology world, and then we can bring dollars from the outside India, and we can make our Indian, not $5 trillion by 2027, not $10 trillion by 2030, but more than $30-40 trillion of budget, how we can create GDP in India. And I think there's one way that we make our students aware of English, aware of modern subjects in relating to the Quran, especially Muslim students of India and the world, that Quran is teaching modern subjects, Quran is teaching postmodern subjects of our university, all departments references are available in Quran. So our Muslim student must come forward as soon as possible on the basis of modern subjects, modern references mentioned in the Quran. We have to open all the schools, colleges, universities, and to teach our students, scholars through English. That's all for today. I hope that we have to understand immediately. Recently, our Gulf countries are invited in Pakistan, almost 28 projects given chance to Gulf country, so for Pakistan, and we need also a strong Pakistan, so that India and Pakistan can have a good relation, good friendship and good business relation, because we don't need a hateful relation between India and Pakistan. Being Indian citizen also we need a strong China, a strong Pakistan, I mean, the whole world might be strong. What's the problem? It can help us to, swim through the many heavenly bodies beyond the heavens together, and we can live together peacefully on this earth. We all humans, all nations, people, as I just now highlighted Surah Hujurat, that we humans all are brothers and sisters. It's a universal brotherhood. So we Muslims, intellectuals, we must come forward as soon as possible. I request our Muslim brothers to understand Quran from the modern perspective, as well as modern subjects of Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, Calcutta, Delhi University, JNU, and we should try to bring a peaceful and progressive world to almost all the nations. And let's make all the countries strong and powerful, and let's try to research in the heavenly bodies, even in untouched bodies of the earth, and let's bring a happy world. That's all. Thank you for today's news. Tomorrow we have to come with new surah, new information from the modern world. That's all.